You are now tuned in to Go Time Dolphins with Charlie Touche and Kadeem Simmons, the Miami Dolphins podcast that's for the fans and by the fans.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. Go. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Go. Don't waste no time.
It feels like summer. I'm at the gym on my way home, and I get a message from Charlie, breaking Miami Dolphins news. But unlike the summer, it's not good news. It's not, Tyreek Hill. It's not Teron Armstead. It's negative news. So, Charlie, how are you doing with this news? And there's not much point in beating around the bush. Probably best to get straight into it,
bro. The dysfunction of this franchise, or the amount, I should say, of dysfunction of this franchise is incomprehensible. How, Craig? How? Like every 14 months on the head, scandal, bruh. Will you try to right the ship? I don't know if people remember this, but when Tua was drafted, he said, "Oh, I want to turn the franchise around. I want it to be a franchise that people talk about in a good way." And it was kind of like a backhanded, "Hey, bruh." Like people talk about us in a bad way, and that's someone who came from the outside looking in. Shout out to LB, my dog who listens to the podcast. Everybody who listens to the podcast knows the staple of the podcast that LB is in. That LB is. LB was in, I want to say somewhere out of state, Iowa maybe, at a wing spot, and he was the only Dolphin fan in the building. Had a Dolphins jacket on, and he was there every week watching the Dolphin game. And people would look at him with pity, bro. Like, man, poor guy, Dolphin fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I wonder what people on the outside looking in look at us like. You know what I'm saying? And here we go. We finally get a chance to put ourselves back in the conversation of our granddaddy's Dolphins. Because not even our daddy's Dolphins. It's our granddaddy's Dolphins. You feel me? Here we have a chance. I don't want to say to right the ship, but we have a chance to become relevant, football relevant. And what happens? All kind of mock-up, all kind of nonsense, all kind of foolery. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm going off, and I probably wasn't I probably ain't have my my media mindset on, so we should lay the foundation. For those who don't know, and you're tuning into this podcast, the Miami Dolphins have forfeited a first-round pick in 2023 and a fourth-round pick in 2024. Again, we have forfeited one of our first-round picks in 2023 and a fourth-round pick in 2024 per the NFL. Turns out there are findings that the Miami Dolphins were tampering. And there's a lot of other stuff involved, like I think the conclusion was not that the Dolphins tanked in 2019, but it was corroborated that Ross did say to Brian Flores that, take it easy, take a trip and stuff like that. Basically prioritizing a draft position over winning games. So not necessarily tanking. We didn't tank. Flores was out there, you guys remember that 2019, and just gung-ho about winning. Now, here are some of the things that were involved. And when I say involved, there are a couple bullet points we need to point out. Prior to 2019, that's when 12 for Tampa had the what was it with your boy in on the boat, or was that 2020? That was prior to 2020. All right, so prior to 2020.
So very quickly, this was 12 leaving New England to go.
Man, you know what? We gotta say his name for this episode, bro. We're gonna say his name for this episode.
Yeah, so this is Tom Brady coming to the end of his, his story time in New England and going to Tampa. And before he goes to Tampa, basically, Brian Flores reveals that he gets a call from Stephen Ross saying, "Hey, let's have a meeting on my boat. We can discuss things." They have the meeting, and then Brian Flores alleged that Stephen Ross was like, "Oh, I'd like you to meet someone and talk about him possibly joining the team." And then Tom Brady turns up, and Flores is like, "Nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not getting involved in your shady business," and then leaves.
Hold on, Kadeem. Before you go there was like a introduction to that conversation as well, and Flores said he wasn't interested. Like, you're like, no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then when the boat came up, it was, meet me on the yacht. Flores went out there and said, "Oh," and then basically the conversation was, "Hey, remember that quarterback that I said I wanted you to talk to? Turns out he's in the area." Basically,
it was like, "Oh no, who could have seen this coming? Tom Brady's in the area. Oh well, it's like me saying to you, I've got a girl, and you're like, I don't want to see the girl. I'm like, I've got a girl for you, like, I don't want to see the girl. And then you meet up for a drink, and it's like, oh no, that random girl is here." Yep. You might just like, dude, I'm not stupid. Like, you like, they're not going to be in the same place at the same time. So Stephen Ross tried something, Brian Flores said no, left, and yeah.
Hey, real quick though, how much integrity you got to have as a millionaire? You know what I'm saying? As a head football coach, millionaire that's been in the NFL forever, and this is your first time as a head coach, and you want to do it the right way. Now, we're not giving all the praise to Flores enough. I'm just saying that takes that, and to walk away from the person who hired you too. You know what I'm saying? And know that you're gonna put yourself in jeopardy. That's crazy.
Especially the organization that he came from isn't. It's not like he came from the best organization. He came from like the most cheatingest organization. So to have integrity there and to carry on, yeah.
Listen, man. Now this is Go Time Dolphins. This is GTD. We're not gonna be all buttoned up and tell you the layout of the penalties and what the NFL, all this. Listen, man, I'm gonna give it to you blood raw. You ready, Kadeem?
Yep.
My first question: why you ain't trade these picks? Why? No, wait, Kadeem. Why did you not trade these picks, bro? Like, yeah, we traded for Tyreek Hill. Yeah, we knew they were investigating us. Yeah, we knew something might have been on the way. We smelt something coming, bro. If there was an inkling, why did we hold on to these picks?
We had that conversation. We was like, it's very much, we're probably going to get some kind of punishment. Let's be smart about it and not go all in this year, but trade away the picks. Even if you trade away for a first further along, but even that's stupid. Bring in players, because they're not going to say, well, you have to cut that player. So you've got 2 first-round picks. I don't know. Why don't you go and get Deebo Samuel and just do something mental? Go and do it. Go and get the right tackle that we need. Orlando Brown's like, hey, pay him, and stuff like that. Instead, the Dolphins, I've got a theory. I don't want to get into it right now, but yeah, trade away the picks. Save us. And it could be a case where, instead of a 2023 first and a 2024 fourth, it's a 2024 first. And it's like, you know what? That's 2 years.
I'll be real. Even if you trade these picks, I think the NFL gets kind of mad and says, "Oh, we're going to hit you harder." You know what I'm saying? If you, all right, let's paint the picture. The Miami Dolphins traded a 2022 first round pick, a second round pick, and 2 second round picks, a first round pick, and like a fourth and some good stuff for Tyreek Hill, leaving Miami with a first round pick in 2003, 2 first-round picks in 2023. The San Fran's first-round pick, as well as our first-round pick. We have a second-round pick in 2023. Then we had 2 threes because we traded Devontae Parker and fleeced the Patriots, and we got an extra third. And then we have some other stuff, right? Now, one of those first-round picks have been taken from us, and we only have right. Yeah, it's ours. But I'm just saying, here's my thing. If you do trade, just say, all right, hey, look, it's not looking good for us, y'all boys. We might have to take, some action. You feel me? Let's go LA Rams on them this year and next year. Straight up, we want to build for the longevity and we want to build for the future, but we ain't got time for that right now. Trouble is on the way. We gotta abort. You feel me? Go LA Rams on them. Start trading everything. We trade the house, Kadeem. Cap gonna be shot up in 2 years, but hey, it's better than having the NFL strip us, right? I gotta believe, and I was alluding to this earlier. I gotta believe the NFL said, "Oh, you think you slick, Kadeem?" I used to get butt whoopings when I was younger. I used to get butt whoopings, and the butt whooping wasn't that bad. If it was just, it wasn't that bad of a. All right, I deserve that. But if I thought I was slick, oh man, the punishment is worse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay if the Dolphins said, "Look, we'll deal with this down the road." You know what I'm saying? But we're emptying the cabinets. Like it's like I didn't want to get that analogy, but yo, we getting rid of all the stuff right now. NFL comes in. Oh, y'all don't got no picks for us to take. Oh, you think you slick? Well, 2024, 2025 first round picks gone, and a 2026 second. I'm living with it. You want to know why, Kadeem? Want to know why, Baby D? Want to know why, Craig? Because we would have had a couple rings by 2025, 26. You feel me? But 2023, bro, that's 12. That's less than 10 months from now. They're gonna take a pick from us, bro. No, bro.
I think also it could have been a case where they might say, "Do you know what? We're not even gonna deduct picks from you. What we'll do is we'll drop your salary cap by 20 million. You went and got all those players. Good luck trying to keep all those players."
No. That's unprecedented. I ain't never heard that.
But
I don't think that's ever happened, bro.
Listen, given some of the punishments we've seen recently and the unprecedented nature of certain things, the NFL might be like,
"Nah, man, you acting right now, bro."
No,
they do that in soccer, bro. Do they do that in soccer? You're just making stuff up now, bro.
No, like it's one of those things where we didn't talk about the punishment that NFL players have received, over the past 48 hours. And in that ruling, it literally says, due to the unprecedented nature of what's going on, that this is why they had to do that punishment. So I'm just saying that is what it said. That is literally
but they said due to the unprecedented nature, and then still gave him 6 games. Like they didn't say due to the unprecedented nature of it, you're getting a year. Like everybody thought. Like no, they only gave that dude 6 games.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's like your theory, and I'm saying like this is a worst case scenario.
Yeah,
same way you said that the NFL might dock a number of picks down the end. It's like, what did you really need to do that?
But that's in line. That's in line with what's been going on.
Yeah, but at the same time, in my scenario, it's you've tried to cheat the system by trading those picks to getting players now. So we're going to make it hard for you. That's all I'm saying. Like
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
That's fine. My other thing as well, and I've seen kind of people saying this on social media as well. Do you think this punishment for tampering is actually a punishment for tanking? But then if I was like, we're taking so many L's at the moment, we can't punish you for tanking, because then that opens up a whole nother can of worms.
I'm gonna be real with you. This is in a way, and I'm a Dolphin fan. We ain't got to talk about me being a Dolphin fan. In a way, I kind of feel like the older brother looking at the little brother being silly. I'm like, bro, stop that. And then he does something again. He might get hurt a little bit. As long as he don't get hurt too bad, I could be like, that's what you get. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what you get for all the foolery. So in a way, Kadeem, I'm like, bro, all that foolishness that y'all been doing, all the circuses that you've been bringing to Miami, all the scandals, all the dumb stuff. This is what we get. You know what I'm saying? And I wish it wasn't my team, and I wish it wasn't my team with the foolery. But it's like, yo, that's what you get, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like all the dumb stuff. You feel me? Real quick, we had X on the podcast, my cousin X, and we was in a fast food restaurant. This is 10 years ago. Fast food restaurant line in a drive-thru, and we just knew this restaurant, the way they worked. Like they put all the food. I ordered food. He ordered food. They'll put all the food in one bag, Kadeem. Like we're preserving paper or something. Like put it all in one bag. Like, and then they came. It was the worst day, Kadeem. We having a bad day, me and X. We go to the bank. Bank says you can't get your money. Cops on the way. Cops on the way to the bank with two black people complaining about our money. This is not a good look. You feel me? We get out. We get out the bank after whatever, and we go to get some food in this fast food drive-thru, and we're just sour, like upset. We just wasted 3 hours of our day in the bank, and we order the food, and they come to the window. I'm like, bro, they bet not come to the window with one bag this time, not this time. And they come to the window, Kadeem, with one bag, and they open the window. And they stick the food out the window in the bag. It's stuff falling out the bag. I don't even take it. I said, let me talk to y'all manager. Let me talk to the manager. Like, I'm so hot, Kadeem. I don't want to take it out on this $8 an hour employee. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to take it out on the manager. But someone has to hear this right now. And as a businessman, I can appreciate getting feedback the proper way, not the irate, accosted way. You feel me? So this person, the manager, comes to the window, and they're like hurry up mode because it's a fast food joint. Yeah, what's going on? And in the most calmest way, Kadeem, I say, "What kind of operation you running here?" Didn't yell at him, didn't get mad. I just, what kind of operation you running? Like, doesn't the bag say how much stuff can go in this bag? It's pictures. Like, this is what the bag should look like. I like what you got going on. Like, it's food falling out of place. And that's what I liken this to, Kadeem. What kind of operation we running here, bro? All kind of foolery all the time. Can you imagine, Kadeem, if we would have traded for Deshaun Watson and he would have came to the Dolphins and this happened? Oh, my goodness, bro. All the stuff Cleveland getting right now in the news, can you imagine if we would have got him and everyone said, whoa, we got to trade for Deshaun. We got it. What are you doing? We got to do this. Top 5 quarterback. And then this happened. So now you don't even have the picks. You don't even have the capital. Like, come on, man. This is foolery, dog. This is foolery.
I think as well, I've seen some people on social media go, oh, well, it's not that bad because, the Dolphins are in a great place in terms of, team building, and we've still got one first-round pick. I was thinking, no, this is bad. Because it's better than 1 first-round pick next year. 2 first-round picks. I don't care if it's 32, 20. I don't care. Like, this team isn't complete. This team still needs a center, a right tackle, maybe a guard. We're going to do a whole other episode on it. I don't want to bring it up right now. You see what Preston Williams had been saying in the media?
Nah, what'd he say?
So this is, as this whole Dolphins nonsense is going on, Preston Williams, after practice, I'm not getting enough opportunities. I'm going to speak to my agent. Big man, stay healthy.
He said, agent, I'm going to speak to my agent.
So it's a matter of, listen, Preston Williams isn't a game-changing player, but the whole thing about the way the Dolphins are building is you're building through the draft. When you're bringing in a Tyreek Hill, a Teron Armstead, it's amazing to supplement those high-earning players with, early draft picks. We have a top 10 safety. We're going to have 2 top 10 wide receivers. We have players who need to be paid. If we have 2 first-round picks next year, we can potentially bring in a right tackle and another wide receiver, or a right tackle and a center. Or we could trade back and keep on getting multiple first-round picks. And now we've lost 1 first-round pick. And people's response is, oh, well, it don't matter because the team is... No, it matters. that first round pick matters.
Bro,
So,
that's 2 positions. And
thank you.
if you rocking with Chris Greer, that's 4 picks. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like, bro, that's a right tackle, that's a linebacker, and that's a potentially a 4th receiver.
do you know how good it's been?
That's youth. It's youth.
Yeah.
It's capital. It saves cap space.
Exactly. Do you know how like the last few years having multiple first round picks has been amazing? Chris Greer has done an amazing job of manipulating the draft that the Dolphins always have capital. We've lost capital, and everyone's going, it don't matter.
Hey,
Get out of here.
Kadeem, from now on, I'm gonna need you to address Chris Greer as your boy, Chris Greer. Like your boy Chris Greer. Your boy Chris Greer has turned it around. Your boy Chris Greer did all this good stuff with the cap. Your boy Chris Greer know what he's doing with the picks. From now on, Chris Greer's name on this podcast is your boy Chris Greer. Your boy Chris Greer. Kadeem. Bro, I can't do this right now, dog. Like my phone blowing up. Look, phone ringing right now. I can't do this right now, bro. I cannot do this, bro.
I just got a message from Mr. Charlie Wilson. That is brutal. Even he's saying it. Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I just go back to my fault, y'all boy. I just go back to the first line of business. Move the picks. Stop playing, man. Move the picks. Kadeem, you want to know something? I'm be real. This Go Time Dolphins. This is GTD. We family here on Go Time Dolphins. Shout out to everybody who hit us up in the comments. Shout out to everybody who emails us. You know what I'm saying? Long time ago, when I was down bad, Kadeem, I'm talking about, it's been years now. You know what I'm saying? I came up. I like who I am as a human now. As an adult, I came a long way, right? Persevere through the foolishness. But before I could persevere through the foolishness, I was a product of my environment. So I had bought a brand new car. True story. I bought a brand new car. And matter of fact, I put it out there. I bought a brand new 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix GTP. Like it was that deal, right, Kadeem? And I couldn't keep up with the payments. Like, dang, this is getting bad. You feel me? Like it caught up eventually. So I kept the whip. And they try to repo it. I'm like, nah, y'all not getting it. Brand new. You heard me say brand new, right? You know how many miles is on brand new, Kadeem?
0.
Very good, Junior Grasshopper. Listen, bro. You know how long I had that car?
You still got it now?
I got rid of it like 14 months ago. Bro, listen, it was like 250,000 miles on that car before I got rid of it. Bro, I knew these boys was coming for me. Do you think I gave the car back, bro? No, man. Like, we riding out here, bro. That's what the Dolphins should have did. Like, no, we're trading the picks. We're not giving this back, bro. That's not how we operate here in the Sunshine State. And I'm disappointed in them. But, like, we should have took the licks in 2025 and 2026. And when they said, hey, we're taking 2 first, 3 first. Take 3 first 4 years from now. Do your thing, bro. But we're not going to compromise the rebuild, not even the rebuild, the foundation of this team right now, bro.
Yeah. Going to be interesting to see how Chris Greer gets that pick back, because he's going to get that pick back. Probably because the 49ers are going to be so bad that it's a top 5 pick. Dolphins move back. But again, we'll go into the draft. No matter how many first and second round picks go in, we should have had an extra first round pick. If we have 2, we should have had 3. If we have 3, we should have had 4. It's the Dolphins want to mess. Like, I'll end on this. I believe tampering goes on every single day in the NFL, but the Dolphins are the one team dumb enough to get caught. It's that simple,
bro. Number 12 screws us again, bro. Stop. Like, you don't know how much I dislike this man, bro. Like, not as a human. I don't care about you as a human. I don't know you, bro. But as everything else, I dislike this man. He messed up my adulthood, bro. For real. I got a question before we go into bonus time. And it's going to be a quick bonus time. This is just like breaking. We're getting some out there. Does this lock Tua in now? We don't have as much capital. We don't have as much wriggle room. You know what I'm saying? Does this mean Tua is the quarterback for the next, for his rookie contract? Like, hey, matter of fact, we're gonna have Tua for 5 years now because of this. Because of what do they call it? Default, by default. what I'm saying? Does that mean Tua's it for the next for his rookie contract?
This is why we do this, because as I was walking home, it literally did cross my mind. What does this mean for Tua? Being brutally honest, no. I think the Dolphins, if they genuinely want to move on from Tua next year, they'll just be more creative. Yeah, they've lost the first round pick. They'll just send the first round pick in another year. Yeah, I don't think it makes much difference. I think it's a matter of Tua balls out, he's going to stay. If he doesn't, he'll leave, and that first round pick is gone. But they'll still find a way to to bring someone else.
That is fair. And for everyone who's not pro Tua, like I am, or I should say we are. Sometimes Kadeem isn't. But for everyone who's not pro Tua, like that's why you need that pick. That's why you need all the picks. Like if you're gonna move them, you still need picks to move in something. So for everyone who says the pick's not important, it's important for pro Tuas and anti Tuas. But we're about to go on the bonus time, a real quick one. Y'all know what time it is. Stay positive, test negative. For Kadeem Simmons, I'm Charlie Touche. Thank you for tuning in this time. Make sure you catch us next time.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time.
So I asked you that question though, Kadeem, about Tua, because I was wondering. I don't believe. Yeah, I mean, what does this mean for Tua? And does this mean he's locked in? All the good stuff. And I know there's people out there that say we should move him and bring somebody else, and that's cool. I get it. But I already thought Tua was here. He's gonna prove himself this year. He's gonna have us dodge another bullet now. Like, whoo, good thing Tua turned out to be a good quarterback, because we got a front office that's blowing it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. That's unfair. Front office ain't blowing it, but we have people in the organization that's blowing it, right? So good thing Tua panned out. That's what I believe is about to happen. Not only do I believe that's about to happen, Kadeem, I'm gonna need you to throw up this tweet from Javon Holland. For everyone listening to YouTube, listening to the audio version, we rock with y'all. We're throwing up a Javon Holland tweet, friend of the podcast, Javon Holland. Shout out to the Snowman. And everyone listening on YouTube, we appreciate you. Please continue to support us, man. Share, like, and subscribe. In this tweet, Javon Holland says, and this is July 31st, "In Tua we trust." Praying hands. "In Tua we trust." "In Tua we trust." Kadeem, what position does Javon Holland play?
Safety.
He plays safety?
Yeah.
What position does Brandon Jones play? Can you throw up a Brandon Jones tweet? So Javon Holland says, "In Tua we trust." And Brandon Jones, friend of the podcast, Brandon Jones, quote tweets Javon Holland and says, "Trust QB1" with the bullseye emoji. What position does Brandon Jones play, Kadeem?
Safety.
He plays safety?
Yeah.
What about Trill Williams? We got something from Trill Williams, Kadeem? Shout out to associate of the podcast, Trill Williams. And we got some, we gonna disclose some stuff eventually with our relationship with Trill Williams, or yeah, we'll call it our relationship with Trill Williams. And Trill Williams says he quotes the original tweet from "In Tua we trust" from Javon Holland, and he's shaking hands and kissing babies in the tweet. Trill Williams. What position does Trill Williams play, Kadeem?
Cornerback.
Do you see the pattern here? You telling me the DBs of this Miami Dolphin football team co-sign their quarterback? It's not the D tackles or the O-line or the special teams. It's the DBs, the ones who have to practice against this man. And not only is it the DBs, two of them are starters and have bright futures in the NFL. Like, yo, this is the future of the NFL at safety. It is in Javon Holland and Brandon Jones. Shout out to Trill Williams coming up, and I think he's gonna develop this year too. So, bro, for everyone who don't believe in Tua, bro, I cannot wait for this thing to pan out. And Tua we trust, like the DBs believe in him, but y'all don't.